sky high and I dare anybody to try and cut my wings. I'm still pulling out the phantom and these haters can't stand it. Yeah, I'm still doing my thing. I'm still fly. I'm sky high and I dare anybody to try and cut my wings. I'm still shutting cities down every time I
Hornet Report. Coach, what's your impression of the mid-year transfers and the impact that they're going to have this spring?
Well, we're excited about getting out on the field here this week. We've got 7 new players to our roster, and we feel like we've addressed some needs that we had. John Krebs at the tight end position is a player that we're real excited about. Kenslow Smith at the running back position takes care of a need we had since we lost Brian Hilliard for the season. Jay Reddick as a defensive back, Zach Schrader as a safety. Both bring us some experience back there, having played at the collegiate level already. So we feel like we addressed some needs that we had. The other person being Jared Pereira, who losing the 3 linebackers, he falls into a position where he can come in and play right away and give us some instant credibility there. So we really feel like we did a great job with our JC transfers, and they can come in and get a taste of what college football is about here this next month, and spring practice will be a good jump start for us.
What are your offensive goals for the spring?
Well, we talked about that yesterday with our players, and you kind of take it in, each day you try to make some improvement, and you come out the first few days and things are tough because you haven't played in a while and you expect a lot, you install a lot, but the main thing is that we can make improvement from day to day, and that's something that we're real big on. We want to be better on practice 2 than we were on practice 1 and so forth as we go through the 15 days of practice, and then hopefully by the spring game that we reach the point where we're playing pretty good football as we go into our fall camp. Another key area is our turnovers. That's something we really stress around here. We want to make sure that we do a good job of eliminating turnovers and doing a good job day to day protecting the football.
I know you have a new strength coach. Gary Uribe has moved on to New Mexico State. Now Terrence Brooks is now our new strength coach. Can you talk a little bit about Coach Brooks and what he brings to the program?
Yeah, I think Terrence has come in and done a great job from in a short amount of time to building our program and helping our kids develop a good sense of team and camaraderie in the weight room. I think those things have been very important, things that we needed to accomplish this off season, and I think Terrence has brought that. He's very demanding. He certainly pushes the kids and gets the most out of them on a day-to-day basis, and we've seen some considerable improvements over the last 4 weeks from all of our players.
Now, can you talk a little bit about the quarterback position, being the coordinator, and what you expect out of that particular position?
Well, since I coach that position, that's always a position I'm probably the hardest on, and as a head coach, that's a position that you need to get the most out of in order to be successful. Jason started for us now for 2 years, and probably the main thing with him is keeping him healthy and giving him an opportunity to get comfortable from game to game, and having an opportunity to play consecutive games over a period of 11 or 12 weeks. I think he's made a lot of improvement through the course of his first 2 years. He went from throwing 19 or 20 interceptions his first year to last year throwing 6 interceptions and 16 touchdowns, almost a complete reversal of what he did his freshman year. So I expect him to continue to improve, and like I said, the main thing is keeping that position healthy for us to be successful.
Okay, Coach, now this is your 3rd year here at Sacramento State. How would you say the program has evolved since your first day on campus?
Well, I like to think we've made considerable improvement, in areas not only in the win-loss category, but also just in our attitudes about football, attitudes as far as being student athletes. I really think we've taken some great strides in developing an atmosphere here that's conducive to the college experience of enjoying the whole package, not just being a football player, but also taking great pride in graduating, great pride in succeeding off the field, in the classroom, and I think that's evident with our GPA rising to a 2.8 this last semester as a team, whereas when I first got the job here we were at about a 2.1 GPA as a team. So those things have been the most important things to me as we've turned the corner here and making improvements. The new building that we sit in today, from the old days of being over there in the temporary buildings, this is certainly an upgrade, and I think it's helped us with recruiting. As we look around here, we've a beautiful new weight room, the coaches' offices, the locker room, just a bunch of things that we feel very proud about having here, and I really feel our facilities are as good as anyone in the Big Sky Conference right now.
And what would you say your expectations are for the program? Where do you see the program heading in the next year, and obviously 2 and 3 years from now?
It's a gradual move. I mean, when you try to build something the right way and do things over time, you go through your ups and downs, and I think we've done a little bit of that. You take some steps forward where you do things very well, and then you take some steps backwards, and that's just a part of learning how to be good all the time. And I really think that we're making those strides. I think we're on course, and I think last year was evident in some of the games we played with Weber State, who won our conference, and we lost to them by 5 points. Colorado State, a Division I opponent, we lost to by 3 points. So we're right there in a lot of games, and I just think we need to get over the hump this year and not be an average team at 6-6, but to get over that hump and win more games than we lose would certainly be a great momentum for us, and also keep us going in the right direction here.
All right, Coach. Well, that'll conclude this week's Hornet Report. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll interview you here during spring ball. Thank you.